Have you ever grabbed a long green vegetable at the grocery store, imagining it would be perfect for your salad or stir-fry, only to discover later that you picked up the wrong one? Maybe you wanted a cool, crisp cucumber but accidentally walked away with a zucchini. Or maybe you intended to sauté zucchini for dinner but ended up with a cucumber that immediately turned watery and mushy when it hit the pan. It's a surprisingly common kitchen mix-up, because at first glance, cucumbers and zucchinis look nearly identical. But the moment you slice, taste, or cook them, their differences become impossible to ignore. Today, we're uncovering what truly separates these two green lookalikes, from their origins to their taste and how they behave in your kitchen, right here on The History of Things. Even though they seem like botanical cousins, cucumbers and zucchinis come from completely different plant families. Cucumbers belong to the gourd family, which also includes melons, and that connection explains their refreshing, watery bite. Zucchinis, on the other hand, come from the squash family, making them relatives of pumpkins and butternut squash, with a firmer structure built for cooking. So while their exteriors may fool you, their plant roots tell a very different culinary story. Visually, both vegetables are long, smooth, and green, but look a little closer. Cucumbers usually have shiny, sometimes waxy skin and can be slightly lighter in color, with tiny bumps and visible seed outlines beneath the surface. Pick one up, and you can feel just how full of water it is. Zucchinis are generally darker, with a matte finish and light speckles. They feel denser, sturdier, and not nearly as cold, more like a firm vegetable than a crunchy water storehouse. Slice them open, and the difference becomes unmistakable. Cucumbers are more than 90% water, which is why they are crisp, juicy, and refreshing. Their soft seeds and pale interior make every bite feel hydrating. Zucchini's texture is thicker and spongier when raw, easy enough to cut, but without that burst of water. And once heat is involved, zucchini transforms. It softens, absorbs flavors, and turns silky, making it a favorite in countless cooked dishes. Flavor tells another story. Cucumbers taste cool, clean, and slightly sweet, perfect for brightening salads, sandwiches, and even your water bottle. Zucchini is mild and earthy when raw, but once cooked, it develops a gentle sweetness and blends beautifully with garlic, herbs, tomatoes, almost anything you pair it with. Cucumbers refresh a dish, while zucchinis bring warmth and comforting depth. Even their seeds behave differently. Cucumbers have soft, noticeable seeds that add to their watery texture. Zucchini seeds are so small and integrated into the flesh that you barely notice them, making them more dependable in cooking. So where do they shine? Cucumbers are meant to be enjoyed raw, crisp, cool, and crunchy. Zucchinis thrive when cooked, sautéed, roasted, grilled, baked into bread, or swirled into pasta. Try swapping their roles, and you'll end up with soggy cucumber soup or a bland, too firm zucchini salad. So what's the real difference between cucumbers and zucchinis? They may look alike at the store, but they serve totally different purposes in the kitchen. Cucumbers bring freshness and crunch. Zucchinis bring softness, flavor, and versatility. One shines cold, the other shines hot. And now that you know the difference, you'll never mistake one for the other again. If you enjoyed this tasty comparison, make sure to like, subscribe, and keep exploring with us on The History of Things, where everyday objects reveal extraordinary stories.